Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Intuitive Tarot Empath. This is your general reading for the month of April 2017. I hope you've been having a really good start to the new year, especially with all the good energy that's been going on, all the positivity and, good things that are happening in this new cycle that we're in currently. So like I said, this is a general reading for all Aquarians. If this should, ends up not resonating with you for whatever reason, take a look at your sun, moon, and or rising sign to get either a message that does resonate or even a clearer picture of what's going on in your present, in this moment in your life presently. So yeah, and with that said, let's get into it. So I'm going to do shuffle on the cards. If you would prefer to fast forward through this part, you go right on ahead and do that. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and meditate on what's going on for Aquarians in April 2017. So what are the energies surrounding Aquarius in April 2017? What are the energies in home, work, travel, relationships, family? What are the energies surrounding Aquarius for the month of April 2017? What are the energies surrounding Aquarius for April 2017? Alright, I think we have a couple more shuffles in us. What are the energies surrounding Alright, so I think that's our final shuffle. Alright, so let's see. So oh, yep, that's the one. Alright, so we start with the Ace of Pentacles. We got a lot of new energy coming up for most of the signs. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. The Ten of Cups, the King of Cups reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Strength card, the Ace of Swords reversed, Justice reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed, and the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So it seems like the energy surrounding all of this is trying to come into a period of time where you feel like you've essentially got the whole world in your hands. So the energy is maybe currently feeling like you're trying to get things together, whether that's with work or let's get into it. So you're currently in a period of time where opportunity is knocking, especially opportunity to make more money. So it could be that you have new work situations coming up, creative ventures that you might pursue that make you more money, and that's what this is kind of like putting those creative ventures together to make yourself more money, but putting yourself in a place where you feel like you've done enough work to feel like, okay, I can put my stuff out there and forge a new opportunity for myself. And what crosses you is the Ten of Cups in reverse. So maybe the thing that might be holding you back a little from moving forward with these new ventures is the fear that, you want this happily ever after, and you want this to, all this new good stuff to come to fruition, but you don't, you haven't quite gotten to the point where you're the King of Pentacles upright. So maybe it feels a little bit difficult to manifest itself. But once once you've gotten over that, it's all going to happen very quickly. It's going to, you know, come in like lightning, and look at you. You're going to be good. I'm good. I got all my cups. I'm doing good. So let's see. Let me put all this together. There's also a part of me that feels like there might be some health related stuff going on for Aquarians this month. Mainly, there's a few cards here. I mean, there's not really any customary cards of like health or whatnot, and if there are, I apologize. Please don't jump on me about this, but I just have the sense that it could even be that you're coming into a new period of time where you're ready to try new things to get yourself to a place where you're feeling happily ever after, where you're feeling good again. Because maybe you had gone through a period of time where you didn't feel so great. There are some cards here that would suggest just a lot of the Ten of Swords reversed. Even though it's reversed, it still speaks of strife, of anxieties, of burdens. So I think that you're in a new phase where you're looking for new things to help you. And I think that because you haven't found those things yet, there's a fear that you're never gonna get your happily ever after. So here we have the King of Cups, a water sign energy, male. Or it could be an energy that you're presenting. This is just very interesting to me, because what I see is that you went through a period of time where maybe you had a lot of people that you thought you could trust telling you a lot of things that they thought would help you. And you tried a lot of, you know, maybe initially you tried a lot of traditional types of medicine to make yourself feel better, but unfortunately they didn't necessarily work. But now you're coming into a period of time where you're going to come into contact with different people, maybe different people who know different things about the current situation that you're going through, and they're going to propose untraditional ways of dealing with your current situation, whether that's with work, whether that's with health, whether that's with finances. I don't really see a lot of like relationship-y cards. They're mostly, I want to say mostly like health or work related, but there's somebody that's going to come in and I feel like is going to make you an offer or propose something to you that you didn't think of before because it was so untraditional. And I think that you're going to take that step and you're going to do the thing that that person says you should do, because at this point you're like, I've tried everything. I don't know what else I can do. I've tried everything. I don't know what else I can do. The Ten of Swords is kind of like, there's no more body left to stick another knife in. Like, please just make this all go away. And I think that in trying these untraditional routes that you didn't think of before, you're going to find, you're gonna finish this cycle, finish out this 10, and you're gonna begin again. So finishing out this new cycle, beginning again, and having, you know, your new, I know I keep repeating myself, but having this new beginning. And so you might be feeling kind of weak and kind of sad and like, I cannot take anymore. Like, please, something has to give here. Something has to come in and help me. But know that you are incredibly strong, and the situation that you're going through is only going to reaffirm your strength. Aquarians are so, they're such interesting people because they are open to literally everything. They're open to traditional methods of dealing with issues. They're open to untraditional methods of dealing with issues. And I think that whatever has been going on in your life, work-wise or health-wise, has really thrown you for a loop and has kind of made you feel like you're not as strong as you thought you were. But once you once you follow that path that might be untraditional, but you're like, something about this feels right, let me continue forward, it's going to reaffirm that Aquarian strength that you have, that you're like, yeah, like maybe it was against my better judgment to follow the traditional path. Maybe it was worth, veering off toward the more obscure answer to this question that, is going to end up helping me in the long run. And like, I knew it this whole time, but I didn't follow my own kind of guidance, or my own, like what I knew to be right intuitively. So this is you. This is you. It's the Ace of Swords. So maybe it's someone communicating with you. Somebody coming in, maybe it's a doctor, maybe it's someone in a position of authority, somebody who's older than you, somebody who has been dealing with the things that you have been dealing with and has been dealing with them for longer, so it seems like they have more understanding of the situation. And so there's a new opportunity coming in to learn more about your current situation and to gain as much insight into it as possible, so that you can make the best judgments you can about what you need to do to make yourself feel better, or to change things in your life so that things are, moving in a better direction for you, so you no longer feel like this. Oh, the Ten of Swords, because see, the sun is coming up in the background. You just got to be patient. It's coming. You're so strong. You can tame that lion. Nothing's stronger than you. You got this. And there's also this feeling of injustice. This feeling of like, why did this have to happen to me? This can even be in terms of legality. Like, there might be something going on legally that you want to come to an end, and you're like, why did this have to happen to me? This is causing me so much stress and so much strife. And like, why, like, what did I do to deserve this? This is so unfair. And, I'm a really strong person, but this is throwing me for a loop. Like, there's no, like I keep saying, there's no body left to stick a knife in. Like, I'm done. So just feeling generally like I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for a new situation to come into play. I'm ready for for new things to come in. I'm ready for my happily ever after. I'm ready to put all this stuff behind me. In the fear and hope position, because sometimes those two things can be interchangeable, is I think that you're going to be learning a lot about your situation. I think you're going to be talking to a lot of different people. I think you're going to be learning a lot about the situation that you're going through, whether it's a legal thing. Maybe you'll be learning about the people that are involved in this legal situation, and maybe you'll be able to use what you learn, kind of use what you learn to benefit you, but then kind of leave behind the preconceived notions of what you thought was going to help you. And it's the same for health situations, that you're going to take what you need in order to make yourself better, and you're going to leave behind the stuff that you tried before that didn't work. And I think that there's a fear there that, there's a hope that you're going to get better, and there's a fear that you're not. I mean, it's, it's a kind of obvious hope and a fear, but I think that through this whole process of talking to people, of reading more things, of communicating, maybe it could even be that you're communicating with people on message boards or through Facebook groups, or communicating with people about the situation that you're going through, and you're going to learn so much. And so it's a lot about looking at the past and thinking about what you did that didn't serve you, and then looking to the future and thinking like, okay, what can I do that's going to make this situation better? And what am I going to do that's going to make me feel better? And I'm so incredibly excited about this outcome card. This outcome card, the Four of Pentacles. Through learning so much and taking what you want and leaving, or taking what's going to help you and leaving behind what's not, you are going to gain access to so much helpful knowledge that in the end you're going to hold on to like a for lack of a better word, a miser. Like, mine, this is mine. I spent all this time learning all this stuff, and now it's mine. And so whatever the situation is, it's going to get better, and it's going to get better because you are going to get stronger. You're going to get more confident in what you're doing, and ultimately you're going to make yourself better. Your head's going to be better. Your heart's going to be better. If you have problems with your feet are going to be better. And also 4 is about the home. So it's about, you know, I see it not necessarily about your actual home, but I see it about your body as being a home. So if someone is proposing to you these untraditional methods of dealing with illness, or not necessarily untraditional methods of dealing with legalities, but like keep an ear open to what's going on around you, because you never know what's going to come in and make sense and say like, wow, I haven't tried that before, but there's something about it that's making me really think that I should embark on this and like give it a shot. So I think that whatever period of time you've been going through that's been difficult, health-wise, mentally, or legally, I think that you are going to be open to new opportunities that are going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of health and a lot of strength within yourself again. And it's going to happen quicker than you think it is, especially because these 3 cards on the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So let us take a look at the Lenormand deck. I would like to kind of know what you're going to learn in that 4 of Pentacles. What's the deal with that 4 of Pentacles? So let's do a little clarifying on that. It's been a long road for you, Aquarius, with all the stuff that you've been dealing with. It's like, I can't do much more of this. And you know what's so great? You're not going to have to. I'm so excited for you about that. Like, you're not going to have to deal with much more of this. It's coming to a close. You got 2 10s. 10s are the end of a cycle. And you got that 4. So it's just about work on yourself. Don't worry about the other people. You know, don't worry about other people in your life. Take what you need and leave what you don't. Seems like obvious advice, but all right, so let's take a look at that 4 of Pentacles in the outcome position. All right, one more shuffle. All right, here we go. So we have the Sun. Oh, yes. Okay. And then, okay, so we got the Sun, the Fox, and the Man. So I think that, like I said, you're going to be speaking to a lot of people who have a lot of different information, who might have been dealing with a situation for a longer amount of time than you have. And so, you know, they may have tried different things, they may have done different things, and those things are going to bring you happiness. So, like I said, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. If you see an article that looks of interest, read it. If you start talking to someone about what's going on and they start, saying like, oh, I went through that too, let's talk about what I did, listen up. The Fox is usually a warning to watch out for people who are sly and cunning, but I think that in this case, how it's reading for me is that in order to get the best results for what you're looking for, you need to be sly and cunning. You need to be looking out for your best interests. You need to be the one who's taking what you need and leaving behind what you don't. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to take what you need, because that's ultimately the thing that's going to help you in the end and make you better. So keep, you're on your way to finding what's going to make you better after this period of time of not being or feeling as good as you have in the past, or feeling or being as good as you think you should. So I wanted to pull some advice cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. The art on these cards is really interesting, but even better than the art on these cards are the pieces of advice. So I'm going to shuffle these a few times, and then I'm going to split the deck in 3, and then I'm going to pick a card. So the funny thing is that with the last few tarot readings, cards have just been like flying out of this deck. So there have been some signs who have gotten like 2 pieces of advice, because it's like the spirit guides were like, girl, these signs this month need some extra love. So hey, who am I to stop it from happening? So I am more than happy to give all the, whatever guidance you need. All right, so these are starting to be these are starting to be a little bit ridiculous. All right, so let's see. So we got all right, let's do this one. All right, so apparently you only need 1 piece of advice this month. That's fine. All right, so this has come up so many times. So be open to success. That's the card. I know it's kind of hard to see, even if I move it. Hard to see. So be open to success. So, so we were talking about listening before, keeping an ear open to different things that people might be saying about your situation. So look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Okay, so then let's see, for number 7. It's your moment to shine. This card indicates that you'll receive recognition for the amazing things that you've accomplished. When you find yourself in the spotlight, remember to embrace the warmth and love that has so deservedly come your way. If you feel uncomfortable with the attention, ask your angels to give you the confidence you need to step forward. You may find yourself called to balance multiple priorities, projects, or people at this time. Stay centered and grounded. Avoid the temptation to go into drama about the situation. If you present a calm, collected, and positive demeanor, you'll experience great success. Additional meanings of this card: absolute clarity of purpose, a well-deserved promotion, business, travel, remaining calm during challenges, and modes of transportation. So I think that if you, keep your head about you, keep calm about the situation, everything's going to work itself out, and you are going to do the work, because I think you're at a point in your life where you're like, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done feeling this way. I'm so done with this situation. I'm ready to move forward. And I think that it's that like doneness that's going to push you and propel you forward. And I think that this is the beginning of a really good cycle, a really, really, really good cycle, where you're going to learn so much about yourself and so much about what you need in order to make yourself feel better. And I think that it means beautiful days to come for you guys. So whatever negativity or sadness has been happening, whatever things you feel have not been going your way, it's about to turn around. And all you have to do is be open to new things that are going to be successful things for you. So Aquarius, this has been your reading for April 2017. I'm really excited for you guys. I think it's been a hard road, and I think you're about to be in a really awesome place. And once you're in that awesome place, health-wise, mentally, even legally, it's going to put you in an even better place for all the other things in your life to open up. And I am so excited for you for that. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. And yeah, have a great April, and I'll see you in May. Bye.